All right, cool. The Hangout is on air live. What's going on, guys? Whoever's here, whoever's watching later, this is Gilly here from Gilly Writes Comics with Nelly, and also joined by Mateo Martinez. He's the artist behind our crowdfunding venture, Western Pistolera.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, say what's up. Say what's up.
Hi.
All right, so basically, this is our first crowdfunding. Sorry, guys, crowdfunding. See, this is where the jitter's coming. Crowdfunding venture between me and Mateo, and it's kind of nervy for us, but we're just here so you can kind of get to know us a little bit better. We'll be doing a couple live streams throughout the campaign. Our campaign is just a 20-day campaign, literally. So we're trying to just keep the pressure on and see if we can get this funded.
So
yeah,
I got a few questions.
Okay, what's up, Nelly?
I saw the page and I saw the ad. It looks really nice.
Let me try to bring up the campaign. Let me screen share real quick.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up. Yeah. All right. So what was your
So for me, the first things that came to my mind when I saw, the overall subject and what you were going for.
Okay, hold on.
This looks like a western, like a southwestern.
Wait, no, hold on.
Okay.
No, hold on. No, hold on.
I'm spoiling it, aren't I?
No, it's not. I gotta mute the. Okay, oh man. Yo, I had an echo. My bad. I had the YouTube channel with the volume on. So holy moly, that was just jarring for everybody. My bad. Did anyone get that, or was that just me?
Yeah, I heard it was just mumbled mess.
It was just mayhem, right? I think we call that pandemonium or something.
Mm-hmm.
Mayhem. All right, so yeah, no, my bad. I'm gonna try to share the campaign right now with the screen share, but yeah, take it again from the top. My bad. So what was your question?
So I just question real quick. You're aiming for like that Mexican western desert type of gritty cowboy tale, and I guess that's the first thing that stands out obvious. But then your protagonist is a woman, and she's hell bent on revenge. So tell me a little bit as to how did this idea start? Where did this come from?
All right, real quick, you said we're trying to go for a Mexican western, right? That's what you're saying, something like that?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Well, okay, so I had the idea to try to make a western. I mean, we all, I'm sure, love westerns. I'm sure you love westerns, Nelly. I'm sure Mateo has his share of westerns that he enjoys, right?
Yeah, I got plenty of westerns that I love.
And I think there's something about the western genre that is popular. Even now, I mean, you still see some new westerns come out. I think it's a genre of lawlessness. There was, it's crazy time, rule breaking, robbery. There's a lot that goes on, right? Vendettas. It has a lot going on for it. So me growing up, my pops was big on westerns, and for me personally, I just wanted to see a western, right, that was told through a different lens. Okay, when I mean a different lens, I mean I think we have westerns that have female gunslingers, so that's not new. But me as a kid growing up, I guess I don't want to say all the Mexican, but I guess you could say the Latino characters or the Mexican characters, they were all the bad guys.
Yeah.
The 2-bit, one-dimensional bad guys. And they for the life of me, I always wondered how you had like 30 of them shooting the main guy, the protagonist, and they could never hit him.
It's like stormtroopers can never hit the mark.
Exactly. It's like it couldn't hit the open door, backside of a barn or whatever. They could have hit nothing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, for me, that's just one part of it. Now that I got into comic book creation, I wanted to do a western. I'm like, okay, what could I do that's kind of fresh, that's kind of new, and still celebrate, like a minority character in a good light to show that, hey, let's make some interesting characters or whatnot. And I was doing a lot of research back into the 1800s, where they had the Texas American War. and there was a lot of racial tension, and I felt like this was a good time, to create or to set the story for Pistolera. So pretty much that's how it came about. And what was I going to say? I saw Mateo's art style. Mateo has a specific kind of art style, and it brings character. I saw character in his art style, and we had talked through Instagram. I don't know how did I get in touch with you, Mateo. I'm trying to remember.
You started asking me for commissions.
Okay.
You're like, hey, dude, can you draw this for me? I'm like, sure, why not?
Okay.
And so, yeah, that's how it started.
So how did I start following you? Was it just like
don't know?
That's what I don't. I'm like, for some reason you were on my feed. I don't know. I followed him. I saw him. I followed him. I don't remember where.
Yeah, I don't know how you came across me or whatever. It's just, you just started hit me up on my, Instagram DMs, and I'm just like, okay.
That's how it started. Yeah. So is this? He had a specific character. Okay, the way his art style, I thought it could complement the gritty tale that would be Pistolera, right? So Pistolera was set in that time frame of where Texas has just gotten control over their territory. They were liberated from Mexican rule, and during that time, there was a lot of Mexicans still inhabiting Texas. A lot of them getting driven off the lands. Then you had the Rangers coming in to patrol the borders. They were lynching a lot of Mexicans. They were lynching a lot of slaves, and it was a spectacle. It was actually a spectacle. Weekends or whatever, they would just have families, and they're just you watching, these hangings. So it's very disturbing. So it's a time that's not really highlighted for good reason, I guess, or just it's a dark time. But I felt like, okay, this is a perfect place to begin what would eventually be Pistolera. So Pistolera, for as dark as it is, okay, this is what Westerns is about, right? One of my favorite Westerns, Tombstone. Have you ever seen Tombstone?
It's been a while.
It's been a while, right? So
you've never seen it.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's good. It's just it's been a long time since I've seen it.
Long time. But one scene that stuck with me, and I could be getting it a little bit fuzzy. Forgive me, because it has been a while for me, but I'm definitely due for a rewatch. And I think, Mateo, one thing we could do a live stream, and we could keep it like Western oriented. We could like watch Tombstone, and then we could go on the stream, have it fresh in our minds, and talk about it. But one scene that stuck in my head was there was like a wedding. Like a groom, a bride just got married, and they're just about to celebrate, and then you got the antagonist coming in and literally just ruining what's supposed to be a great celebration. I don't even know if they kidnapped the bride or rape her or something. It's just what it is. You get what I'm saying? That stuck with me.
Yeah.
So with Pistolera, I have the main protagonist. Her name's Valencia Valdez. She's just an ordinary teen, whatnot. But what happens is something really dark happens. We have a Texas sheriff, Colton Hicks. He sees a plot of land. He wants to run their family out just because he wants that plot of land. So in the process, he ends up killing the father, the mother, kind of in the way she gets killed. Long story short, Colton Hicks lets her live, but of course he takes away her innocence. And this is where Pistolera's Valencia's journey begins, and that she's scorned, she wants vengeance, and the only one she knows that can kind of teach her the way is her estranged fugitive brother, Vico Valdez. And he's not easy to find. She ends up finding him, and they go on a journey of retribution. She wants to learn the ways of the gun. And Vico doesn't kind of want to, he's sad, of course, his folks died, but he doesn't want to teach her. He kind of doesn't want to teach her. He doesn't think she can do it. I guess you want to play that female angle. He's not inclined to want to show her the way, but her determination, her desire, he's like, okay, you really want to do this? I'm going to put you through the gauntlet. All right. And then we go through the transition to see how bad she wants it. And she's doing this all while she ends up learning that she's pregnant. So I thought, that'd be something different and awesome and organic I'm trying to make the story organic. I'm not trying to say, hey, this is empowerment for women. Of course, women, why not? But I'm not trying to build it as such. I'm just trying to create a cool story reflective of the time that could be plausible and that could make for a great piece of Western, you know.
It'll be interesting to see the
Yeah.
challenges she's gonna face with what she's trying to do with pregnancy at the same time.
Well, Mateo, I don't know. Do you want to chime in? What was it about Pistolera that maybe like kind of that you saw? I mean, because you've digested westerns, you've
Yeah.
saw your fair share. Like, what was it that maybe you thought was interesting or different, or what tied you to it?
What tied me like it? Because you sent me the script,
Mm-hmm.
and you only sent me like was it 10, 11 pages? You hadn't even written the whole thing yet.
Yeah, like 12 probably. I think.
Yeah, something like I couldn't. I don't remember.
I think it was okay. So Pistolera is a 30-page one shot.
Yeah.
All right, we leave it open where it could keep on going, but again, no,
There's
I know
ample room for
very,
expansion.
very much so, and I want to do it that way. So if it picks up, me and Mateo could keep on crowdfunding it and make a go at this thing and make it bigger.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is that then I know you want a big, long, epic story. But dude, you gotta understand. All I do is write comics, and my boy Mateo here draws them. Okay, like that. That's all. Like I don't have the power of cinema. I don't have connections. I don't have that type of. My dream would have made. I would have loved to make it a 120-page novel.
That
But
would have been fun.
like it would have been super fun, dude. Super fun. But you're talking about a bigger goal we'd need to fund. We're not at that
right.
level. If we get to that level, maybe we can get there. But I
Yeah.
had to keep it short, contained, but still where you read it and it doesn't feel rushed. Like at least in my opinion, I felt like it had good pacing and there's some closure to it, and we leave it open. But Mateo, like, so it was 15 pages or 12, whatever I said. So what got you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to see what happened next. Honestly, like I started reading it and I'm like, okay, well, I get to that last page and I'm okay. What happens now? Like, I'm seeing her journey. I'm seeing, what she's going through, and I just wanted to go, okay, where's she going from here? Like,
Let's
so
make this
that's
happen,
what got
people.
me.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, no, what were you gonna say? You're gonna chime in on something?
I was gonna say that let's make this happen. Let's find out what happens to her. Let's get this really going so we can have more issues coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try to see what we can do. At the same time, money talks.
Yeah.
Definitely want to see this come to fruition. It was fun making, and I think that just shows a journey even as a writer. Because I started crowdfunding with Under the Flesh. I did the first 3 issues. That's on hold. JL, who does the colors for Pistolera, me and him hope to jump back and finish that. I also did Lair with Sebastian Navas. That's a finished story, and we're looking to jump back with another book. So I was fortunate enough to find Mateo at the right time, and he has a nice skill set. And I think with him behind the Western, I just feel like we got something going here. And it's rough now. The fact of the matter, it's rough. We got a cool story, but this is we need dollars. We need to just, sell. Basically, we got
an audience.
Yeah, we need an audience before we can sell anything. We're trying to find an audience, and what we're doing is selling our hopes and dreams and a story that we hope people could relate to and get
connect with.
Yeah, well, let me say the story is definitely different. It's not every day that you see this type of setup.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, the image, the quality of the coloring, everything, like it's crisp, it's clear. You can understand what's happening. It's sharp. I mean, it looks really well done. So I do hope that it takes off. I mean, you definitely have my support on this. And the story, again, it feels like this whole, you said Tombstone. The first thing that popped in my head was a Kill Bill with the whole woman revenge.
Yeah, well, you see, now this is where you're making me mad, okay? I'll tell you why. It's because I would have loved to just, have a nice 120-page book, have a bunch of sheriffs and, deputies that she just run. You know what? But like I said, we leave it open. Maybe we leave, it could be her final stance, and we can go to, I don't know how it just, this is ideas, but yes, it does have that Kill Bill type, woman scorn. And Nell, you've seen a lot of movies and you've seen a lot of stuff. So from the setup, it does scream of some type of originality, at least from a Western setup. Because that's kind of what I was aiming for with Mateo, to try to bring out something that was, unique and not forced, right? Because we get all this SJW stuff, like we see stuff that's forced. I just kind of want to just have it flow, and you be the judge.
Overall, the way that the look, the feel, and everything, it feels different, but it feels believable. The scenario, the environment, the story, it does feel genuine. Okay. The one thing that for me stands out, and that's why I mentioned I do hope there's more, is the factor of her being pregnant. It's one of those things, like we've seen revenge stories and whatnot, but I guess like you kind of want to see the challenges, how she goes through it. The fact that she's in the middle of a desert, being pregnant, wanting to do what she does, and having to take care of herself. That was the thing that like stood out for me immediately, and I was curious to see like how is she gonna be able to do all of this at the same time. So, and that's why, and that's where I feel like maybe one issue. I know that it's a pretty solid book, and you kind of give it some closure, but I just feel like one just it doesn't really grab all of that, and that's why I do hope that you do succeed and you're able to push it further, so we can see her overcome all these challenges.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's see what we can do. I mean, I think the fact that you say that it comes across as something different, and also too, when my wife was pregnant, I kind of like it kind of has something to do with it too. So I'm like, okay, just to, everything that a woman goes through being pregnant, you know what I'm saying? So just imagine on top of that you want it in for someone, that you have this freaking vendetta that you want to just unleash, and you're pregnant on top of that, and the person that got you pregnant, you know what I'm saying? Like back in those days, like I'm sure stuff like that happened, right? And if we look at, the Mexican Revolution, another thing that inspired me in the Mexican Revolution, there's imagery of these women. They have like, I guess it's the bandolier, or like the bullet, belt around their shoulder. They got like the Remington rifles, and they got the revolvers. Yo, they were soldiers, like legit women. You get what I'm saying? Like women fought. So that was a part of that, where they're just like, where they fought, dude. So I'm like, there's toughness there that not many people are exposed to or know about. Even in Westerns, I've seen a lot of Westerns, and I'm like, there's still stuff left to be explored. And so I feel like with Pistolera, Mateo and I could have some fun. And we would love to keep it going. I don't know how well our campaign will do here. If it does well, where we can get some traction, then, I'm looking forward to trying to promote this, at conventions with Mateo. I'm actually talking about going to Arizona. That's where Mateo's from. And doing a con there, we could talk and meet people. I think we got something that can work.
Okay. And talking about that, like, tell us a little bit more about the Kickstarter, and are you planning on going to, I think, Indiegogo as well? Share a little bit about that.
All right. So basically, it's funny. You have Target, and then you have like Best Buy, right? Well, not really. I guess you could say Target and Walmart, right? Like they're just two different stores. They kind of have the same stuff. You can kind of get everything you want in one store, just like you can the other one. So crowdfunding is kind of like, there's people that are exclusive to Kickstarter. They just want to do Kickstarter or support Kickstarter, and I understand. And there's some people that are exclusive to Indiegogo. With all respect, I get that. I'm at the point in my life where I don't have a disposable income, and I know Mateo probably could say the same. He's a dad as well.
Yeah, no.
Right? He has his day job. I have my day job, and we kind of do this on the side. We'll hustle this, and it's tough. We enjoy it. We'd like to make a little profit of it if we can, but what we really want more than anything is an audience that can get behind us and that can see what we're trying to do and support us. And hopefully that can transition to where, we can maybe stay exclusive to one platform over the other. Cause I know there's some people will be like, oh, well, I just support Kickstarter, or I just support Indiegogo. And then you have creators that are, well, I'll just crowdfund just only on Indiegogo, or I'll just crowdfund only on Kickstarter. Me and Mateo, we're at the point where we'll crowdfund where we can, whoever will support us, because we're both new, trying to get in on the game. And even though there's double the stress and pressure with a crowdfunding campaign, I have the support of Mateo, and we have hopefully the support of whatever little audience we can muster, to try to get, word of this across. I mean, Nell, if you come across any agents or any Hollywood personnel in in what you do, definitely say a word. I
will spread the word.
There was someone on Twitter, I forgot. I think it was Agent 87, Danny Agent 87. I think it was. He's a cool dude. He was like, it would be cool as a movie. Like, he could kind of see this as a movie. I kind of see Pistolera as something that could be a Netflix original. Again, I don't have the cachet and I don't have the star power. Neither does Mateo, where we can just go right to the horse's mouth and say, "Hey, you want some of this grass?" We could do it. We have to do this the hard way, but it's got me thinking. Twitter's a great way to get exposed to celebrities and just agents or just people. So I think, like, in this 20 days, I think each day I'm just gonna like tweet a random celebrity or someone that I think, if this would have been a cast, like, who would be a good Pistolero, right? Someone said Rose Salazar was the one who did Alita. Yeah, like, they're like, tweet her.
Oh, okay.
I could tweet her, "Hey, check out our campaign. Would you want to do the lead?" Robert Rodriguez, he's on Twitter. I could be like, "Hey, Robert Rodriguez, would you want to direct this one, Pistolero?" Could you imagine him directing this crap?
That would be awesome.
That might be something that just fuels his blood. Like, wow, I'm kind of like, I want to get back into the director's chair again. I mean, I don't know. But someone even said Ben Affleck as the sheriff. I think that would be epic. Could you imagine Ben Affleck as Colton Hicks? Like, of course we're daydreaming, but again, like, just throwing this out on Twitter is just the work. I mean, if you just imagine doing it every day, just every day, 4 times a day, like, eventually someone will see it somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. You never know. So I think I might do that, because what do we have to lose, Mateo? I don't know.
Nothing,
right?
It's like,
we won't answer you back. So, okay, great. We'll be where we're at right now.
Okay,
so exactly.
Best case scenario is, you already know the best case scenario, right? Worst case scenario is we'll stay trucking and doing what we're doing now.
So, guys, I mean, it looks great. The work looks great. I do hope you guys get to the goal.
Mm-hmm.
I will be sharing the word. I need to hop off right now.
Yeah, no doubt. It was good talking with you, Nelly.
Again, the story is interesting. The image quality. I mean, I really like how it looks. It's very clear to understand. It's easy it's easy on the eyes, and it's so sharp and well drawn. It's really it's quality work. You can see it's quality work.
That's it, man.
I wish you guys the best, and we'll keep an eye on the. Well, you're starting first with Kickstarter, right?
Yeah, we'll do Kickstarter. I think we'll take a week break and just jump right into an Indiegogo. The hell with it, and do like a 1 month campaign or 3 month or something. Not 3 months. It's like a 1 month or something. Just, what am I targeting? Let's just see where it goes from there.
We might hit our target if we had 3 months.
Yeah, right. Let's see what we can do for sure.
We'll keep an eye on it, and guys, all the best for you. Good luck, and may it come out, and may it really grow.
Appreciate it, Nelly. Till next time, buddy.
Good night, guys.
All right, night.
Good night.
So yeah, Mateo, that's some honest feedback we got. My cousin Nelly, he's not a big comic book guy, but what he is a consumer of good stories, and he knows a good story when he sees one. So if he could say honestly, and he's not the type that he'll sugarcoat anything. If he sees something that's wrong, he'll be like, "Hey, listen, you can do this better, you can do that better." And I've done a couple live streams with him where we'll just talk movies and we'll just say our opinions or whatnot. So I think what we'll do, we'll look at the campaign right now. I have it on the screen share. So far, we have 2 backers that pledged $70. So we have so far 70 already pledged. So that's a good start. 1 backer or 2 right when you debut is pretty nice. So what I'll do here is I'll pretty much, we could take a look at the campaign right here. So we have this picture we have here done by JL Giles. He colored it sepia. So Mateo, what do you think? Right, because I know when we created Pistolera, we kind of wanted that native type looking Mexican ancestry. And I think you did a great job. And then, we have JL, glamorizing putting his fingerprint on Pistolera. Looking at the banner here with your logo, because I love your logo, and we have the imagery that we're using as our banner. What's your take on his version of Pistolera, of his version of Valencia Valdez?
It looks good, but like my thing is like the version that he drew is a lot older than the one that I drew. Like, this is a mature woman, and the one I drew was, she's a teenager, she's a kid, she's, but that's just artistic license, so that was my thing that I came like, it was like, oh, okay, that's his way of doing it. But yeah, that was.
Yeah, I hope people.
He's like incredibly gifted, is what I'm thinking. But I'm just like, wow,
Yeah.
What you were saying?
Yeah, he's gifted. I work with him. He has I think a doctorate in art, and this dude painted in Barcelona. He painted in Spain, in Mexico. He's a crazy caliber type talent that we got on this, and it's true because we have the tagline, a pregnant Mexican teen. I put teen there, so I want to emphasize teen. And she could just be the ilk that looks super mature. I mean, I work in a high school. I work at a high school, and I work in a population that there's a heavy Latino population, Haitian population. It's very diverse. But there'll be some kids like they'll be Guatemalan or El Salvadorian, Mexican, and some girls, young girls, and they're like, "What? You're 18 or you're 17, or you're like, wow, you look really mature." So, it's just good to see, like you said, it's artistic license and see what we get. What do you think of his Vico and his Colton?
Huh?
What do you think of his Vico?
I'm kind of jealous of his Vico, actually. I'm like, I just wish I could draw like that.
Hey,
which is really crappy for an artist to say, but
hey, we're growing, dude. Okay, I'm growing as a writer. You're growing as an artist. Okay, and embrace your style.
Oh, I like my style.
I love your style.
Every time I see somebody who impresses me, I'm like, damn, I wish I could draw like that.
Hey,
seriously, you could look at my Instagram, like, the people I follow on Instagram. Every single one of those people, I'm like, wow, I wish I could draw like you. But it's healthy competition.
Hell yeah, that's what it is, man. I mean, I wish, put it like this, I wish I could write like so many other, people that I admire, Quentin Tarantino, Alan Moore, right? There's like so many, can't even think of his name right now. Jesus Christ. Joe Hill, Stephen King's son.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. I mean, dude, like, but I just got to be me. I got to do what I can. But I wish I could draw like you. So take that for what you want.
Years of practice.
Dude, I wish.
Just practice. Like that's all it takes.
Oh man, I definitely I probably have to start practicing because, dude, just your style, and I just feel like, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I know our story's dark. I could have try to go with a darker artist, but I thought with your style, just because I don't want to say it's like Disney, because Disney, like it's kind of cutesy.
Yeah, I do have a little cartooniness to my style, which I get what you're saying.
Yeah, which I love, and I'm like, you know what? There's something, I don't know if maybe it's been done. I missed it. Where you see that cartoony style in a grim, adult, mature type story, and I think that's something that I don't know. I just think that's art, and
yeah. No, like if you've ever read the Dark Horse Comics released a French comic called, I think it was French. Black Sad.
Oh, dude.
Where it's.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, talk. I'll let you say your piece. Story. Oh, yeah.
But it's also very cartoony. There's been a few others. Oh, what am I thinking of?
Something like Black Sad? Tell me, because I need to know.
No, there's another one that Dark Horse did called what was the name escapes me right now.
Okay,
Forget I said anything.
All right, we'll focus on Black Side. If it comes to you, even if it's off air, hit me up. But so talk to me about the Black Side, right? Isn't it incredible?
That book was that's an amazing book. I'm not gonna lie. It's years old now. I mean, several years old now.
Yeah.
But
But
that's one that I still look at and I'm like, wow.
Several years old, but you couldn't tell, right? Like if you just picked it up right now and read it, it's just still amazing, right?
And it looks like a Disney book.
Oh my god! And you know what? One of the artists, Guarnido, I think his name is, Juanjo. He worked for Disney. He was an animator for Disney. So the thing with Black Sad that got me, I'm going to be honest with you, the art style was breathtaking. Okay. Yeah. The noir, something about noir, crime, 50s. I was like, okay, an anthropomorphic. I'm like, okay, I've seen it. And even JL heralded and he'll talk about it. And I'm like, you know what? I got to read this. And I just recently bought it. I want to say about a month ago.
Oh, really?
I just recently bought it a month ago. It was like kind of homework because I'm writing an anthropomorphic story with Sebastian. And I just wanted to read an anthropomorphic story. And dude, was I blown away, dude. I'll tell you, when I finished, and I kid you not, when I finished the book, okay, I closed it, I looked at the cover, okay, and I kissed Black Sad right on the lips. I kissed the damn cover. I was so silly. I don't think anyone saw me. I think my wife saw me. No one saw me, but I just looked at it. I'm like, it was inspiring, dude.
It really. Have you read either of the other two?
I've just bought them, and I'm waiting to finish Batman White Knight.
Okay.
Before I jump into those, so I don't know if have you read Batman White Knight?
No, I haven't.
Have you heard of it?
I heard of it. It wasn't something that jumped out for me to buy.
Trust me. What got me? I know Sean Murphy's a great artist, and he could right. He could write too, the bastard. For real, dude. That's the super envy in me, right? Like he could draw damn good and then write damn good, like just incredible.
Yeah.
But the premise with Batman White Knight that I thought was awesome was that it's this new. I mean, I know these gimmicks with DC and Marvel, and I get so disconnected but this one kind of got me I guess interested, intrigued. It's DC Black Label. And DC Black Label, you familiar with that?
Yeah, it's like the Marvel Max series where it's more adult oriented, right?
More adult oriented, and they feature like one shot type stories, even though this was like but they're self-contained. And it could be just whatever. Like literally, like they're just self-contained stories. It doesn't hold any particular canon or anything, but they're self-contained. And in this particular one, White Knight, the Joker is like clinically sane. He's no longer the Joker. No, dude, are you kidding me? Okay, I could buy this. He's no longer the Joker, and he wants to do right by Gotham. And how does he want to do right by Gotham? He's like, well, let's look at the real problem. The real problem is Batman, and this is why he's the problem. And it goes into like, if you read this, it's like, wow, it's realistic. And how he goes against Batman, it's like how he becomes clinically sane. And you're the Joker, but yeah, have I been tried for anything? Like have I been convicted of this or murder? Like it's just so it hasn't happened. So, dude, it was just pretty cool, dude. So that's what intrigued me. So it's like, okay, I could dig it. It's not like I have to follow all this nonsense. It's a self story about the Joker who's clinically sane and attacking Batman from another angle through politics. Because he's like running for I think councilman or something. So for me, that was awesome. So I think that's when that story's done, I'll jump back into Black Sad. Black Sad's amazing. But what's your take on so you bought Black Sad from Dark Horse, right?
Yeah.
What's your take on the bigger, European style format?
Oh, the album style?
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of dig it. Like,
right?
There's something about it like makes me want, like I wish I could draw, get some comics like that. I kind of wish I could go back to Europe and get some.
Dude, this like created like this desire in me to like now want to like start checking out European more European book. But I think it captures a more cinematic take. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of details from the artist he could cram in, and that's just his gift. You know, the cityscapes and everything, and you know he catches that noir feel playing with shadows. It's great. But for me,
Yeah.
the bigger pages and it's just how it's captured with the panels. It's like, yo, there's one page in there. I kid you not, it was 14 panels or 15, and it was like an action sequence in 15 panels on one page.
Yeah.
I'm like, and it flowed. It was just it was
Uh-huh.
so well done. I'm like, I'm spoiled. It spoiled me, dude. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I let a friend borrow that book, and I'm regretting letting him borrow it.
did he not give it back?
Oh no.
Mother freaker, dude. Is
Sorry,
he?
I got the other two still. I'll read the other two while they're still on my shelf.
No, for real, for real. I think you got to get that friend back. So we're looking right here at Pistolera. This is our original cover, right? And
Mhm.
again, I think it's amazingly done. We could see the belly. We see, you know, just this look on her face where it's just like exhaustion, just like this
Solemn,
right?
sad,
Solemn, right? Also solemn, sad,
tired.
maybe peaceful. Where you could go all over with it.
Yeah.
And I love this cover, and I thought, you know, and your logo, I think you nailed it. I don't know if you do a lot of logo work, but
No, I don't. I was just like being screwing around and like, oh, I like the way this looks. Let's just go with this.
dude, that's a gift, bro, because it just screams, you know, Pistolera. So, um, I think, you know, we got something unique here. I hope, you know, we could get something behind us to at least see this to funding. Here we got. Okay, so what's your opinion? I know on Twitter I kind of put you know, color or sepia as far as like the variant cover, and we're offering both for backers. What's your opinion?
See, I like color over sepia.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
So you're sold on the color no matter what, right?
yeah, I'm that's my thing is like I like, you know, I live in a colorful world. I want to see color. I don't know. It's that Disney artist in me. I don't know.
True, that is true, and I can't imagine a Disney story on sepia. I mean, even if it would probably be done well. So, I get it. I get it. I'm impartial.
You know what?
Go.
I wish I was a better color artist. That's the thing is like because looking at his covers
Mm-hmm.
and the colors that he's using, and it blends well. It's good. It's just
There's a
I don't
reason,
know.
you know, there's a reason where he's a doctor. You know,
Yeah, I was like
him with JL with his artwork. He sees things that I don't see, and then when he breaks it down in a way where I'm just like so edified. I'm like, man, dude, you're like, I'm so glad just to have you tied on to this project and working with him. He got a book coming out, Herbert West Reanimator, like his story
I
on
saw
there.
that.
That looks pretty damn dope. I was fortunate enough to get a copy and help him with some of the editing on that. Just give him my opinions and work on that. And his angle is awesome. I mean, you can't. I mean, Lovecraft, right? And then everyone has their own version of Herbert West, right? So I like what he's doing. It's definitely fresh, and he's gonna be. I just feel he's gonna go so far.
Oh, have you seen the movie?
Yeah, the cheesy 81
Reanimator. Yeah, cheesy.
I loved it. I'm sorry, I loved it. It was with the green goo. I mean, I loved it. I think he pokes fun at the 80s version every now and then. So he even with the green goo as well. So he has fun with the work, and it's public domain now.
Oh, is it?
So it works, yeah. So it's like you can do your own rendition. Like if we want to do our own Lovecraft style story, we can totally do that, or a public domain. But
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. The only public domain character I really wanted to do something with and was excited to do something about was Conan the Barbarian, but Marvel bought it back up and they released a couple issues. I don't know if they're good or not, but
they're damn good.
Really, the newer ones?
I'm not joking.
Really?
Yeah, that's one of those books that I'll buy monthly. I don't buy many books monthly, but that's one.
Who's the team behind it?
It was Jason Aaron and Mahmoud Asrar, I think is how you say his name.
Awesome.
Yeah, that book is amazing.
Okay, so I got no SJW bull crap in there because you know Marvel been tied to a lot of that stuff.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
No, I mean it's just it's a good book, and
Okay.
they're
That's what I want to hear. So I think I'll wait for the trade paperback, right? So
yeah,
is
because
it like a
what
small how they're doing that? Is it like an ongoing thing, or they're just like
I
just
believe it's an
issue mini
ongoing.
series?
It's ongoing. At least until sales don't warrant it. But I mean, it's Jason Aaron writing, so it'll probably be going for a while.
So how many issues in is it now that you're saying it's ongoing? I kind of like want
I
to.
think they just dropped issue 3, which I should
Oh,
go pick up sometime soon.
okay,
Um,
okay, that's not too bad.
yeah, it's good. And then they did. I haven't picked up this. There's a second Conan book, Savage Sword of Conan, that I haven't picked up yet. So I don't.
Okay, so
I
the
can't.
one done by Jason Aaron's the main one or the main story arc. I mean, or like, could help me out because I I don't know which one to get first. Which is the one that Jason Aaron's doing?
Just the standard Conan the Barbarian
So
title.
just Conan the Barber. Okay, Conan the Barber, and then Savage sort of Conan is this, I guess, another team or something,
Yeah, I forget who's doing that one.
and not canon, not
I don't
interconnected,
remember.
like its own thing.
Yeah, they're their own. It's like Spider-Man and Whip Spider-Man. It's just
Gotcha, that kind of thing. I gotta check that one out. I got a couple of Savage sort of Conans of the old ones that Dark Horse kind of like had the rights to for a while, and they have them all
hmm
coalesced into like volumes. I don't know. There were so many volumes back then. I mean,
Oh
I had
yeah,
3 on my shelf, and they're like freaking Bibles. Okay, but there's
yeah. I mean, that's like
something of them. Are
stuff
you
from the
kidding me?
'70s and.
Jeez, it's a lot.
Hmm?
One thing I'm kind of upset about. I mean, I like the little collection though, but I don't know if you remember back then they were like magazine sized with the
Yeah,
really colorful colors, right? Like the Boris Vallejo type covers. I mean,
yeah. Oh.
man, what I would give to have like a freaking pristine collection of each and every one of them. Oh gosh,
What I would give to have a Boris Vallejo painting on my wall.
one day we'll get to that, bro. One day we'll get.
It'll never happen.
Oh yeah. One
I
day.
don't know how many. Like, we're gonna have to sell a lot of books in order to get that. Because, oh man.
Let's see. We're just starting, so let's see how well Pistolera does until we could sell the Netflix movie rights or something like that, right? And then maybe that could get a reprint or not an official Boris Vallejo, but like something, right?
Yeah. I might be able to find the poster somewhere. And
Get a poster on eBay or something, right?
yeah.
All right, so I'm scrolling through our preview pages, and
Hmm.
um, what do you think of like what we came up with the sepia as far as the flashbacks, and then we add a little color, here and there. We got color right here in the first page with the butterfly.
It looks cool.
It's
Like, it's just it's that thing where like in Sin City or Schindler's List, where that little bit of color just draws your attention to whatever we're going with. And I mean, yeah, we're not in black and white, but because we're going pre-black and white with the sepia.
yeah.
But it looks cool.
And here I love the last page, like how we have Colton Hicks and he says, one thing I'm gonna take, and then surefire, I'll make you a woman. And it's
Hmm.
like 8 months later, and then you got the color style that's gonna be Pistolera.
Yeah,
What do you think?
it's
How's it
it
look?
looks like that color page is just beautiful. I'm
Right?
not lying.
I'm so glad we got a good thing going with it. It looks good, man. More people need to get eyes on this.
Yeah.
Because this is, I don't mean to toot my own horn or toot your horn, right? Right.
Let's toot away. Let's toot away.
So, okay, we'll toot away. This is pretty good stuff. I mean, I think we got a nice art style with a nice, awesome color work, and we got something unique. Definitely, I feel like this type of thing, we pitched it. I pitched it to Scout Comics. Scout Comics, just thanks, but no thanks. So I don't, I guess it's not for everyone. Maybe there's something we don't know. Maybe it's not commercial enough. I don't know. I also pitched it to Alterna Comics, and Alterna Comics was nice enough to respond as well. They said that it fits they said they also have a revenge western on their catalog called Go West.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So have you? Is it? A
I
good
didn't read it. I didn't read the book. I don't. I just
just
when you told me that, I googled what it was about and what it looked like, and
when I got that, I didn't Google it, just because I appreciate the opportunity, but it's never good to be turned down. So like,
yeah,
I don't want to even know about Go West, but I'm sure
it's disheartening. It's
I want to
it's
look
like
at Go West. Let's see did you dig deep? You know what it's about?
no, I didn't. I just
Let's
I
let's
just
let's
looked at the
Okay, page not found. Okay, that's not a good start. All right. I'm sure it's a great book, because Alterna puts out good stuff, and I love the newsprint. And I think Pistolera and newsprint would just be awesome. Here we go. Go West, #1 in a 3-issue limited series. Okay, so what they do in 3 issues, which is cool. We'll do it in 1. All right.
yeah.
I like the cover. I'm not gonna lie. It's a sheriff with an axe, I guess. I don't know if it's a sheriff, maybe not, but with an axe. The cover, let's be honest, it's a badass cover.
Let me go back and take a look at it.
Yeah, I got it on screenshot. I don't know if you can see it. But if not, yeah, just it's a nice cover. I would be lying if I
Oh,
said the cover wasn't awesome. It's a
well,
pretty damn awesome cover. Okay, we'll give you that. Right, heads will roll. I love it. It's marketable. I love it. And I think we got some. Oh, here we go. Some interior right here. I should have known better than to let anyone close to me. I should have pushed her away when I had the chance. Okay, cool. The art is pretty cool. I love it. I'm as good as dead. A soulless man doomed till about his final days, surrounded by pain and destruction. Okay. Oh, he's putting up some graves. Okay. And we have, it almost looks like a sepia-ish tone as well. Okay.
yeah,
I didn't even know that. See, maybe it's good to research. I don't know. I'm doing my own thing. I didn't really see that, but it definitely looks cool. They've taken everything from me. Okay. So I guess it's a revenge thing. No matter the cost, I swear on my life that I will find the ones responsible. He don't know who's responsible. I will bring the same pain upon them as they've brought upon me. Okay, he throws the lighter. It looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. It definitely looks cool. But again, I'm gonna be a little biased. I know they got a revenge story. They want to say, hey, we got one already. I get it. But if you look at our revenge story, ours features a pregnant teen who wants to learn the ways of the gun. Violated by a sheriff. We're crossing lines. We're right in the beginning. We're getting right into it. We're crossing lines.
yeah.
So Go West definitely looks awesome. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty cool. But I don't think that can be the only Western a catalog could have. And I felt like we're just a one shot. And at $1.50 cover price. You can't go wrong at that, But hey, we were turned down. It happens. It goes with the territory. But that doesn't ruin our day.
Yeah, it's best not to dwell.
Not at all. And that's why we're here with our PMAs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Positive mental attitudes. And we got quite a robust offering for rewards. We got our original cover. We got PDFs. We're offering the variants, so $10 I think is pretty fair. I know it's a bit high for a 30-page one shot, but again, this is we're trying to make this happen. We can't do it for $3.99.
Yeah,
just because we're not at that level. But we could fund. We offer 2 copies. We got one reward for I think up to 5 copies. We have let's talk about the collector's edition because we got some goodies from you here, Mateo. We got, let's see, get all 3 physical variant covers along with an original 4x6 sketch card on Bristol, character of your choice by Mateo Martinez. All right, so let's talk about this sketch card. Let's talk about what a backer would get for this.
Well, it's anything the backer wants to request me to draw, I'll draw it.
Sounds straightforward enough,
right? Right.
So how's it like drawing it on that like hand drawing it or like shading or whatnot?
It's all pretty like it's about the size of a comic panel on on a on the 11 by 17 comic book border page or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
So you can try and cram it as much as you can. It could be just a head sketch, could be just depending on how much room.
Mm-hmm.
It could be. I mean, there's not a whole lot of room for a whole lot of detail
Right.
if you go big, or smaller. But yeah, I mean, seemed like a good size to
Yeah, and
offer.
that's physical. So they're getting
Yeah, it's
sketch.
physical.
You could, draw it out, maybe give a little personal signage on the back or something like that.
Yeah,
So you've
that's what
done
I
a
was
few of
thinking.
those, right?
Huh?
You've done a few of those, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Is that
get
kind of like what on Instagram I see a lot of times I see you with different pictures. I love them. Could you get something like that on the sketch, or is this going to be kind of shaded? We don't want to go all out. A lot of work too for you, right?
it'll be a lot of work once just depending on how many we get.
I limited it to 20.
Okay.
Just
Oh
because
yes.
I don't want you to get carpal tunnel syndrome with the joint, or too much. That's a lot. But at the same time, I figure if we're
It's fine.
fortunate enough to get all
That's
that,
not going to happen.
right? I figured it'd be good. I figured it'd be good.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
That's actually really good. What's my what?
What's your thoughts on the poster? Tell us about the poster. We got a 11x7 digital printed wanted poster of Vico Valdez.
That was actually kind of fun because you just sent me like, hey, let's make a wanted poster. I'm like, okay, let's do that. And I just, real quick with I used
Looking at the wanted poster right
Clip
now.
Studio.
This was quick, so people could see your work real quick.
Yeah, I just went in with Clip Studio and slammed it out, and there you have it. It was like, I don't know,
Dude, to do that,
maybe an hour's worth of time.
that's pretty damn nice. That's pretty damn nice.
Yeah.
An hour.
Looks like JL went over it a bit.
Yes, he did. He added a little, I guess,
weathering.
Yeah, we could say definitely some weathering for sure. I guess to give it some that look, I guess. But hey, I want one. So let's hope let's hope it'll be something people want. Again, we have a sketch card. We're gonna have a poster, and with that, we also have what do we have? Some variant covers thrown in there as well. So definitely, the collector's edition. You got your 3 variants. You're already getting that. You got some extra digital comics. And you're gonna have the poster and a hand drawn sketch card. So we got some stuff here. We got the wanted edition as well. And I don't know, I was just trying to do something different. And again, we're trying to raise some money. I figured who doesn't want to see their own face as a wanted poster? I figured JL would, he would try to do that, and we're able to get him on that. So I'm hoping we can push that. And in that, we also get an 11x17 art commission by you. So
yeah,
definitely we're making it happen.
Yep, doing everything we can.
Yeah, man. So definitely make sure you tell mom and dad. Did you do that yet?
Oh yeah,
you tell mom.
They're sharing stuff on Facebook right now.
Awesome. You gotta love the folks, man. I told my mom and dad. I said, hey, put something. I'm like, I know I'm your firstborn, but put a little something on that. We gotta do something. So we've been here for about, I want to say an hour and change. All right. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but guys, we do have this campaign going on. We hired a professional voice actor to do the voiceover in the beginning. Hollywood quality. Definitely want to check that out. I don't know. I mean, if we play it, I don't think it'll sound good. So just make sure you hear it with some headphones, or make sure you feel the vibe. Because as my cousin Nelly said, he liked the vibe. He felt it. Holy mother freaker, dude! We got 5 backers already.
I saw that.
Yo, I'm just talking and it just jumped. That's amazing. Oh wow! Thank you guys. Oh, awesome.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Do you want to see who these backers are, or no?
I mean, if any of them have the last name Martinez, yeah, let me know.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh man, JL made it here, dude. Holy cow. I don't know if he's on now, but he said hello. Oh man, JL, what's up? I'm just gonna say what's up to him. Yeah, man.
What's up, dude?
Yes. I don't know if he's still on, but 8. So that's pretty damn cool. I mean, 5 backers, man. Heck yeah. That's because you think about it. We tried our best to promote. Again, we're obscure. We just build up. Dude, to get 5 backers
we're
already.
building our audience.
$151. That's so cool, man. Let's see who these backers are. Let's see. I think we could do what's it? I think it's a backer report. I'm gonna try to see if I can get in on there. Just to give a little thank you. Holy cow. Dude, amazing. Okay, so we have Catherine Jane Carl. Okay, and she used to be a coworker of mine. We used to work at this job that I hate with a passion. She moved on. I moved on awesomely. No, seriously, dude. I'm good. Okay, guys, I'm just disclosing some personal stuff here. I used to work at airport security. Okay, I used to be that guy that used to, molest old people, if that's what you want to say. It wasn't the best. Yeah, dude. It was, again, it's no shame in that job for those who are there doing their, working at the front line.
Make a buck.
Make a buck. I tip my hat to you. It's a very rigorous job. It's menial as well. You're not challenged, but again, it's a prideful job. You wear a uniform and you are protecting the front lines of our country. So I tip my hat to you guys. But for me, I'm a creative guy. I couldn't stay there. I couldn't. It was just, I'd get in trouble for writing on a notepad, for goodness sake. I'd be writing out my Under the Flesh comic. Hey, what are you writing? I'm like, you can't write in a notepad, for goodness sake. It's dead. Nothing's going on. But I love the people I work with. There's some, characters as you'd get in any little, any place. But I met Catherine. We worked for a few months. And I showed her the comic Under the Flesh that I was working on with J.L. Giles at the time. And she thought it was like so cool. I'm like, really? I'm all right, cool. So it's been a thing. Every campaign I did, she backed. She backed Lair. She's the first backer. I don't know how she becomes the first backer.
Awesome.
Seriously, she was the first backer in Lair. I think she was the first backer in when I did the other Under the Flesh project. So, Catherine, if you hear this, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's just me and Mateo are ecstatic, elated, and we appreciate the support. Paul D. Jarman, I want to thank you for your pledge. We appreciate it. Paul D. Jarman, this name looks familiar. I believe he backed another one of my books. I believe so. If not, I could be mistaken, but he backed, and we appreciate. Wow, this guy's a true. He backed 2,343 projects.
Oh, wow.
Moly, Paul D. Jarman, we appreciate you, dude.
Yes,
thank you so much.
Man. Thank you very much.
We got $1 from the Creative Fund. We'll take it. Thank you so much. They back 38,000 projects. So just look at that. If you back 38,000 projects at $1, you put $38,000 into people's hopes and dreams and aspirations and goals, and that means a lot. Creative Fund, that's awesome. Jaroslav Edgismont, he is one of my backers from Under the Flesh, and to see him on here is amazing. Jaroslav, thank you so much. If you see this, yes, man, he wanted all 3. Yes, man, and definitely he's gonna get some. He's cool because he's from Poland, so we get all over the place, and he always wants an extra copy of whatever I can give him for his library, and I'm always willing to support. And just amazing. Jaroslav, thank you so much, buddy. Means a lot. We have Katie Ann Skogsberg, and
I kind of know her.
Okay,
she's a family friend, sort of.
Thank you so much, Katie Ann.
Yes,
appreciate you. Make sure you let her know we appreciate her backing. So, dude, 5 backers. We're over $100 for a first day for an hour. That's not bad. Mateo, are you ready for the war? This is your first crowdfunding, right?
Yeah, this is my first crowdfunding.
So I think next week, we got to figure a plan of attack. Maybe I know you're a busy guy, with family life, as I could relate as well. But we need to see what day or if we could pick a day or 2 days, or what days what works for you, where we could maybe get an hour, just like we're doing now, and just try to hype it up. Like we'll like build up until we'll do our next live stream, either through Facebook, Twitter, some of the Facebook comic book groups or something. Be like, hey, we'll be doing a live stream on Wednesday, and then just try to build something up so people could see us or hear us. I mean, if you don't want to show your video, we don't have to. I don't have to show mine, but if you want to do one where we show our faces just so they can see us, I'm down for that.
Okay.
So they get to know the team, get to know more about us. So we'll touch base and we'll figure out how that will work. But again, this is amazing. So awesome that we have the support already, man. So this is pretty cool. 20 days to go. So this is going to be a war. We got to figure out a plan of attack for promoting on Facebook, on social media, and hunting down celebrities who we want to, who we feel could be casted down. I'll Twitter bomb a lot of people. I'm gonna get on that.
All right.
But for today, is there anything you want to say? Anything you want to chime in? I think I'll close it out. I feel like we got a good thing going. We got 5 likes, 2 people watching us live now. Wow.
Other than to tell those people who backed us, thank you. And to anybody who's considering backing us, I really hope you do. It's been a lot of work getting here, and we really hope that you are interested in deciding backing us. It'd be great.
Yeah, man, this is so cool. We had JL here, and he's like, "Hey, yes, I'm here. That's awesome, JL. If you're still watching or listening, bro, we need to get you on. Okay, I know JL has an issue with his computer, and I get it because you need state of the art tech sometimes just to they do these things. Yeah, for real. But JL, can you put it silly? JL, bro, if you have a smartphone, we can get you on, buddy.
All right? I'm using my iPad right now.
There you go. So if you have an iPad, a smartphone, we will try to get you on, man. Sebastian also was able to get on here. He's the one I worked with on Lair, and we got another book working together. Yeah. And he was able to drop in and say nice. So it's just cool that they're able to come in and show their smoke signals. Let me tell you, man, JL, he's an awesome dude. He's like me though too. He's like a bit of an introvert, like you as well, right? I know.
Oh yeah. Don't even know.
Come on, man. For us to do this is painful. Okay, guys. And
seriously,
we might seem like we're cool and charismatic, but we're literally winging it, and we're not that charismatic.
Oh, I'm far from cool, and I'm far from charismatic. What can I say?
No, but you got a charm to you, Mateo. Don't shoot. Don't sell yourself too short. Okay, you got some charm on you.
I got no charm.
You do, so stop it. You don't think it. You do. You have it. Okay, believe it. PMA, right? Positive mental attitude. But with JL, right? I know JL for so many years. He's one of my best friends, and we suffered a lot through crowdfunding, and we learned a lot through crowdfunding, and seeing each other grow is awesome. So one thing about JL, we actually did a video. I think it was Skype, right? When Skype was a thing. I think we Skyped once or twice to talk about Under the Flesh. And JL's a character. Let me tell you, JL is one of the funniest guys I know. So we gotta find a way to get him on a live stream. We need to crack that case. Sebastian's another one where I wanted to get him on a live stream, and he's another introvert. He's like, I'm like, yo, let's do a live stream. Like, what we can do? We got to figure this out where we could talk about something and you can just draw while we're talking, right? Seriously, that's like the thing. So I wanted. Is that something we can do?
I don't know how I'd manage that one. Actually, I'm like, I don't
know. Because we need 2 computers for that one, or you might need a dual camera or something like where you have the camera showing you, or you could do
thing to my phone and
something like that. I know we'll YouTube it, or like a 101 how to do it, because I've seen videos with JL drawing on his YouTube channel, and he'll do like a time warp type thing, and it's I don't think I'm saying it right, but you'll see it so fast. Yeah, we got to do that somehow. Yeah, like a drawing. Yeah, like the obscure guy's drawing, right? Like you don't know who JL Giles is, right? You should. He worked with Marvel. He did some amazing work, and he's coming out. He's gonna. I'm telling you, he's gonna fly away. He's gonna do his own thing. And us, we're unknown. So if we do something like we're drawing, we can just whatever we want, But it's a good way to attract people and stuff. So. And keep yourself busy. It's just a good thing to do. Just on the fly, create a character or say, hey, we'll draw a version of, I don't know, Ellen Ripley. Here's our powerful female moment. We'll draw Sarah Connor and we'll just draw your style. JL could do his style and, Sebastian could do his style. It's something that I think that's our brand, right? We're like kind of show what we can bring to the table. And when people can relate to us, they see we're cool. They see what we're trying to do, bring out professional quality comics, indie style that you wouldn't get anywhere else. Hopefully that that can push us a little bit,
Yeah.
But so what do you say? I guess we'll wrap it up, or you want to keep on going?
Yeah, sure.
You want more torture?
No, I mean, like, my drink ran out.
I'll give you a drink right now. Mateo was under the influence on this stream. Oh my god! I'm teasing.
Truth be told, I'm not drunk, but yes, I did have to have a rum and coke to get that introvert out of me, to make me an outrovert, because it's like you guys have no idea how rough this actually, just outside my realm of comfort,
right? Real. I think once we get used to stepping out of the comfort zone, you'd be surprised how we can embrace change and see the strength it builds in us, and use that towards continually being bold into endeavoring and new things. But guys,
step 1, record a thing. Step 2, karaoke in a bar with hundreds of people.
We can do the Pistolera karaoke challenge, like we'll all sing as if we're we're out in the West or something. Could you imagine? Like the saloon, on the piano. Like, dude, I don't know. I'm having just fun just thinking about stuff. But this was cool. I'm happy that we got 5 backers. Guys, we're definitely gonna try our best to hit it hard, to promote. I'm gonna do updates on Twitter and on our own Kickstarter campaign with the video so people can watch it and see what's up. But if we get to goal, this will be good. We'll have to have some type of, this will be our homework, Mateo. Let's think of something we can do on a live stream, right? If we fund, we'll do this, right? So we got to think of something, and we'll maybe hashtag something, or we'll spit something out there like, hey, if we fund, we'll do this. I don't know. What's something you don't want to do? Think of something. Come on the spot.
No, I'm not. No, because
eat a pineapple pizza. That's something that.
Hey, you know what? I actually like pineapple pizza. It's not one that I eat regularly, but Hawaiian pizza. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Sorry, guys.
I've never ate it, so maybe that could be one thing I could do. I know on Twitter,
but you gotta. Okay, here's the thing about a pineapple, and you get your Canadian bacon and your pineapple. Those two things go together well. But you have to add a little bit of crushed red pepper, get that spice in there.
So it complement each other.
Yeah, it's that. That's where you get that. Where it's good.
Well, one of my guilty pleasures, I'll admit it, is a stinking sausage egg McGriddle from McDonald's. I know it's junk food. I know it, but sometimes in the morning you need something to eat, and I barely eat in the morning. And every now and then I'll stop by and you know what? I would always get the sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit or something. But I asked for it, and it was the McGriddle, and I ate it. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, wow, it's like that pancake type bread with the sausage and the egg, and it was good. So if pineapple pizza works kind of that same way, I could see what you're saying.
Yeah, let's say I don't do the McGriddle because there's syrup in the pancake, and it just didn't.
Is it?
Yeah, it's got like something like that, right?
I know it's like the pancake bread as the bread, but I don't know if there's syrup there now.
I thought there was like little maple syrup pockets in there or something.
Well, I'm guilty of, if I have some pancakes and I got my little sausage links, I'm guilty of running, the sausage link in the maple syrup and eating it. I've done that a couple of times, and it's a good taste.
Yeah.
It's actually a real good
I think
taste.
everybody does. Isn't that like a rite of passage in life?
Right? Yeah, you have
Everybody's
to
got to do it.
I think so. You see, so guys, we could also talk about food. We're showing that we can go anywhere with a live stream.
Oh,
But
come on. You're talking to a fat guy. I know. Yeah.
Mateo,
I eat a lot of food.
You're not fat. Chill out,
dude. Oh, I'm fat.
You're not fat. Okay.
I'm on a diet right now, actually.
Okay. How's that going?
Poorly. I stalled out and went back to eating junk food.
Dude, let me tell you something. I go to the gym. Okay, I don't go to the gym all the time. Okay, I just go enough to when I feel like I need to work out, I go. So I go every week, that's for sure, multiple times, at least 2 to 3 times. I don't do it 5 days, but at least 2 to 3 times healthy, and then I'll walk sometime in between. But I'll eat whatever the hell I damn want. And that's the problem. I'll go to the gym, but I'm gonna eat what I damn want. So I got what you call, I guess, a dad bod. So I'm very proud of my dad bod. I don't got a 6-pack. I think I got a 2.5 pack.
I got a keg. So
bro, embrace your keg, okay, buddy?
Yeah, I got a dad bod +1.
Oh, I got a dad bod +1. Hey, stick to your diet. Try, okay? Look at
I will. I just, I'm on vacation this week, so because of for this, so I was like, I'm not gonna stick to the diet this week. I'm just gonna
look at JL. I'm on the live stream, right? Look what he said. This is JL. I'm telling you, he's a trip. He goes, "Don't feel bad, Mateo. I draw all my stuff in a cave." This is about being about being introverted, extroverted. He draws all this stuff in a cave, but then he does pineapple pizza with anchovies.
I've never had anchovies.
You know what? I never did either. So that could be something we do if we fund. We'll do the anchovy challenge or something like that.
I'd do that. It's one of those things where I've been willing to try it, but never pulled that trigger.
I've so that's something that I think we can do. And then he goes like this. He puts when the syrup gets on top of your eggs in McDonald's.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I love syrup. I love sausages, but sausage is where I draw the line. I don't put my damn eggs in no syrup.
No, that's gross.
Yeah, it's definitely gross. Oh my gosh, guys, this has been a good live stream. Mateo, I could get used to this, okay? So let's see what could work for you. I think it helps in building character and building our audience. JL, if you're there, buddy, it's been amazing. We'll definitely try to see what we can do to get you on. So definitely, JL was here in the spirit with his comments. Sebastian, thank you for stopping by. Definitely want to thank all the backers so far. We got 5. Thank you so much. And we appreciate it. And this is a good start. I'll take it. Yes. So Mateo, any last words before we conclude this live stream?
No, I think I'm good. I'm out of things to say right now. Thank you, everybody.
That's right. Oh man, so this will be a historical stream. Oh, let's hope it goes viral in the right way. At least to get like a few more backers by tomorrow.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a little break, and then I'll just whatchamacallit, I'll just post an update on our campaign with the video link once it processes, and I'll just be like our first video, just talking, shooting the breeze, and we'll figure out what we do next. We'll touch base and
right.
Keep it cracking. All righty. So guys, want to thank you again.
Good.
This has been comics and stuff with Mateo, who does Jetpack Activate. This is our first crowdfunding campaign, and hopefully you guys could check out Pistolera and see what you like, and hopefully you can back us. If not, please share. All right, and we'll leave it at that. Thank you guys. Later.
Thanks, guys.